Hello guys, my name is Khan, and actually in today's video I will be talking about Tableau. Actually, Tableau is a software which mostly in corporations people use to visualize the data and in order to make dashboards. Actually, Tableau is a kind of software which allows you to manipulate your charts, or it's more like an interactive graphs you can make through Tableau, and Tableau allows you that even if you don't know coding much, you can create very interactive data visualizations very quickly. So before going to discuss Tableau in more detail, first, I will show you that how you can install the Tableau. So suppose if you are a beginner user, so I will not recommend to go ahead and buy the software in just first go. I will suggest that first you can install a package which is Tableau Public, which is freely available, and it's a very and it's even it's free. It allows you to at least learn in depth in a very in depth way about Tableau. So first, I will recommend you to install Tableau Public for desktop, and then after that, once you become very flexible and you learn a lot about Tableau, then you can you can buy the commercial versions available over internet. So first, if you want to install a Tableau at your laptop, which actually Tableau is not a free software, but there are packages like Tableau Public. So if I select that, it will show me that website which is Tableau have created for public, and after that, as you can see, that it's very simple, that there is an option here that you have to give your email address, and after that you just have to click this thing. Probably you will get an email for the verification of your email address, and then you are set to install Tableau in your laptop. So once the download will be complete and once you install it, it's very easy to install Tableau. So I have already installed Tableau. Once you install Tableau, the Tableau will create a shortcut over your desktop, and that shortcut will be look like this. So if you double click it, then Tableau will open a window like this. So this will be the starting point of Tableau. So in the starting point, if you can see that in order to create graphs or charts or data tables within Tableau, you need actually the data over which you want to make your visualization. So in order to make those visualization, first you have to import data in Tableau. So if you look at the left hand side, there are two connect options available that connect through a file which is already in your computer, and the second option is to connect your Tableau to a server. As I am using the Tableau Public, so there are just few options available to connect it through a server. But if you are using a commercial version of Tableau, then there will be a lot of servers, more than 50 or 60 servers are available from which you can connect your dataset. But here, if you look at that, Tableau allows you to import data from Microsoft Excel, text file, JSON file, Microsoft Access, PDF files, spatial files. Spatial files are more like about GPS coordinates, and it will allows you to plot your data on a map, and then there are some statistical files version are also available. So now what I will do is that suppose if you import the data, I will show in my next video that how you can import the data in Tableau. But I have already uploaded one data file in my Tableau. I think it's also good if I just show you guys that if you have to import an Excel file, how you can do. But in my later video, I will be discussing in more in detail. So you'll just have to click Microsoft Excel. Then I have already created a folder for this video. So I will go to Tableau video, and the first video is about the introduction to Tableau. So in that folder, I have this Excel dataset. So, so once you import data into your Tableau, I will suggest that before importing the data, make sure that if you go firstly into the actual data, this is my actual data. If I open this data file, and this is the data, this is a hypothetical data about cars. So these are the car make, and this is the variable is domestic or foreign. So make sure that your variable names should be appearing in the first row of your data, and make sure that the data is clean. What does it mean by clean data? Is that suppose this is a price variable. So under the price, all the entries should be numeric. If there is, it's better that there is no alphabets in a numeric variable. So otherwise, if there is a alphabets in the numeric variables, Tableau maybe may unable to recognize and may have some sort of, while computing the data, it may give you an error. So it's better to just go through your data first before importing into Tableau. So this data is very clean, so I don't have to be worried. But as I'm saying again, make sure that it's better to have the variable names should be appearing in the first row of your data, regardless is an Excel or CSV file. So if I go back to my Tableau, so now in my Tableau you can see that the data that I imported is shown very properly, and everything looks fine. And here on the left side, it's showing that it's connected the data from this Excel data, and the data which is shown here is from the sheet 1. If there are multiple sheets in your data, then Tableau will allow you to which sheet you want to select. And after that, there is a new union which can allow you to merge data sets, but this thing that we will probably discuss in our later videos. And after that, there is an option appearing here that is saying go to worksheet. So worksheet will allows you to start your analysis over this data that you have just imported. So if I go there, now you can see that Tableau is showing me a outlook of kind of kind where you can I pull the things in it. But before going further, and it's on the right hand side, there are so many different data kinds you can data plots that you can opt. But before going to further, I will tell you that Tableau have automatically divided the variables that you have just imported into two categories. One is the dimension and the other is the measure. What's the difference in this? So actually, dimension are those variables which are more like text variable or categorical variable or date variables or kind of variable that are capturing the geographic information. Whereas the measure variables are most like numeric variables on which you can implement computations. So suppose we have this price variable, which is a numeric variable. All these variables, even if I go to my this data which window, you can see that make is a categorical variable kind of, or my foreign is also a categorical variable. That's why if I go back to my sheet 1, you can see that the foreign make are considered as dimension, and the dimension always have a categorical variable, whereas the measures are always those variables which are numeric. As you can see, all the variables listed here are numeric variables. So this is just the start of overview about Tableau. And again, I will just emphasize, whenever you import your data set, it's recommended, or it will be better that your first row of your data is about the variable names. So, and in my later videos, I will start how you can import different forms of data sets into Tableau, and then I will move about how you can use that you can use that data to present your data into a graphical form. Thank you for watching the video.